Well, good evening. Friday evening it is. I hope you're having a great Friday evening. On my dinner break, I actually got out and put some nutrients and some fertilizer on my grass because guess what? Rain is on the way, and it's going to be here, by morning. All three of my kids have asked me, Dad, what time is the rain supposed to start? So apparently they all have early morning plans. I know Cape said he was supposed to play golf at 8 a.m. And then I don't know what Hayes had going. I think Hayes was supposed to do some yard work or something like that. And then um, I'm not sure what Holisty had to do. She asked me to, but I have no idea. So we are looking for the wet weather. I'm going to have the very latest computer data for you here to kind of show you an idea of when that rain may wind up starting. So, but again, I hope you're having a great Friday evening. Let's see here. I'm going to give people a chance to join. I got to wish a viewer asked me to wish a lady, a special lady, a happy birthday. So I will do that here in a minute. But in the meantime, let's talk about the ongoing weather forecast. Well, let's go to this graphic here. I'll be off screen for just a second there. There is the satellite. We have a stalled frontal system way down to the south there, and you can see this cluster of storms that has developed right about in here. This is right there, right over parts of northern Mexico. Some severe weather down that way, not uncommon in April. I'm also watching this disturbance up this way. So as this begins to drop down to the south, a little storm center is going to form down this way, and it's going to throw moisture up in our direction late tonight and towards tomorrow morning. And it looks like we'll see some showers and some thunder showers trying to increase from this direction as we head into tomorrow morning. So let's go over to the, I'll be back on camera for this. Here is the evening weather data. This is the latest high resolution rapid refresh. And there we are after midnight, and we are seeing some showers and some thunderstorms develop over here into eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, maybe some showers trying to develop over us as well. I think that the atmosphere isn't moist enough yet to produce much rain here. Now look at what happens after midnight and towards morning. We're starting to see this. It's around 5:30. You're seeing some showers and even some thunderstorms here in southern Oklahoma, and then this activity is trying to increase down this way. So let's see if the data is consistent. And then here we are in the morning with showers and storms pretty widespread, southern Oklahoma and down into Texas. There's a pretty good line here you can draw from about southeastern parts of Oklahoma right through our area into the south. That's where the heaviest rain is. And then as we get into tomorrow morning into the afternoon, look at that rain becoming widespread. Now this is going to be what looks to me like a fairly consistent rain tomorrow, a fairly steady, moderate to occasionally some heavy rain, maybe some thunderstorms, but I don't think there'll be a lot of storms. My son also said he wanted to go down and watch the AC, the Abilene Christian spring game tomorrow. Well, Cape, you're probably not going to do that. Look at these thunderstorms. They're probably going to cancel that. Lightning. So you probably won't do that either. So we continue to put this further into motion. It looks like most of the late morning into the early afternoon will be wet. But it still looks like maybe by, let's say, mid to late afternoon, we'll begin to see the rain taper off some. And it still looks like the rain will be gone for the most part as we head into Sunday. So won't that be nice? Still looks kind of cloudy, at least early on Sunday. So let's get a little closer view of this. That's kind of a wide view. So let's go a little closer here. Give it just a second and it'll pop up. So this is now, and this is after midnight in the morning. Could be some showers around sunrise. Could be some thunderstorms. And if it's not raining when you get up, it will be. I think it will develop gradually throughout the morning. So scattered activity early on. Some of these could be some little small, what we call elevated thunderstorms, maybe some small hail. But look at them increase, after that 8 o'clock time frame. And then you just see some steadier, heavier rain. So I think most of tomorrow will be wet. If it's not wet, like I say early on, it will get there. It still looks like rainfall amounts throughout the state of Texas, along and south of the Red River, rainfall amounts still, I think, in that 1 to 2 inch range. Further south you go, the heavier the rain will be. I think that the computer model may be a little underdone as far as some of those heavier amounts go. Tomorrow does look like a cool day as well. I think that with the rain around, I just don't think we're going to get out of the 50s. I think we're going to stay low to mid 50s for our high temperatures tomorrow. Now we get beyond that, and we can take a look at on down the road here. So this is Monday into Tuesday. We get back to some southerly winds again. We warm back up early next week. But as we head towards the middle of next week, we're going to see moisture from the Gulf of Mexico increase. And we're looking at an increase in dew point temperatures as the humidity goes up. And with the dry line in the area and looks like a couple of storm systems in fronts, there could be some waves of rain and storms around Thursday, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe even into the weekend. Now, it's too early to say, if these would bring severe weather to our area. It certainly is possible. It is that time of the year. But, as with any severe weather situation, it just depends on the location of features such as dry lines, the location and the timing of these storm systems, any fronts. So you can't really forecast accurately severe weather this far out. But the signals are there for at least across the region for perhaps some increasing threats for severe weather late next week. So we'll see how that goes, maybe even next weekend. But that's really all I got. So get ready for a wet Saturday. So what do you guys have going on as far as the wet weather for the weekend? Oh, and also, Ashley Gore wanted me to wish her friend, Katie Shelton, a very happy birthday. So, Katie, I hope you have a great birthday. I hope your weekend is a great birthday. So there's a little shout out to you. All right, so let's see what we got going on here so far. So John Ballard said he hopes the weatherman is wrong. I would like to be wrong. I really do. I like my weekends, and the weekend is usually when I like to get outdoors and do things. Like right now, we're teaching our dogs to dock dive, and dock dive is just I built a deck, and it's kind of up off the ground, and it's above our pool. So we teaching the dogs to dive off of it. We'd like to kind of get into that. So we'll see if that happens. So you're going to watch the Stanley Cup playoffs. So that's not a bad idea. The NBA playoffs, I think, start this weekend as well. So there's things to do, on wet Saturdays. I know you'd rather be outside. I know Cajun Fest is this weekend, and they've moved that inside. I know people have got other outdoor plans, and people are canceling those and moving those inside as well. So myself, I don't know what I'm going to do yet this weekend. I've got a whole laundry list of things to do. We're trying to renovate this house, and I need to get back to work on that. We're watching a series right now called the Righteous Gemstones on HBO Max, and that's a really good series. We're enjoying that one. Find a movie on. Probably lay in bed until the dogs get me up. I have to let them out and let them back in because they're going to be wet, and I don't want them to get super muddy. They're going to bring mud in the house. Got to keep that clean. So Deborah said she's going to watch some John Wayne movies. You can't go wrong watching the Duke. I mean, the Duke is anything he puts out there is some of the best stuff ever. So that's a good idea right there, Deborah. So I'll probably try to sleep in tomorrow morning as best I can, and then I'll probably get to work on some things around the house. Well, I can't put that big TV up yet until I get other things done, Cameron. Since Christmas, I bought a TV back at Christmas. It's a big 86-inch TV, and I've yet to put it up. Well, Tanya, that's just too bad. You missed out. You snooze, you lose, right? No. I can put it back up there for you. We got time here. So let's go back here. This is let's go. I'm going to go back close again, and this is just showing this is the HRRR. But this computer model has been very consistently showing this, and most other weather information too shows showers and thunderstorms increasing. Probably around or a little after sunrise there, and then it kind of becomes more widespread throughout the morning and into the early afternoon. I still think it will begin to taper off by late afternoon. Could be some thunderstorms in that. I'm not expecting severe weather, but any of these little cells could still produce some pea-sized hail at the most. They're kind of what we call elevated cool air thunderstorms. And I still think that south of the Red River, there could be a couple inches of rain in some of that. The further south you go, the more rain it's going to be. But there you go. As we get towards tomorrow night to Sunday, the rain is mostly gone. So I think we may even see a little sunshine there on Sunday. Maybe in the afternoon. Still going to be cool, though, both days this weekend are going to be cool. So, well, drive carefully. Probably going to be some rain around in the morning, so be careful on that drive to Roanoke. Yep, that's the way it happens, Stephen. When you wash the vehicle, Yeah, it almost always rains, right? Yeah, and it's going to help the garden. And you know, Tanya, what I did was I put a lot of fertilizer out because it's the kind of rain coming in tomorrow that will soak into the ground. I think we'll get an inch, Colby. I think we will. Maybe even a little more than that. And you know, we like these. We like it when it's not severe. So, you know, and I don't mind a little cool weather because, like I've been saying, it's not going to be long. And you know how it is. It's going to get hot, 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 and it will be hot and dry every single day once we get to the middle and latter parts of June, July, and August. And that will be here fast. It's coming up on us fast. We're almost to May, and you know, you get to May and you're basically there to summer here. I mean, there have been in years past and in recent years past, you know, we really transitioned to a summertime weather pattern over into um, May. That's usually when it happens. I still think it looks pretty active, though, as far as thunderstorm chances through at least the early parts of May. Beyond that, it could begin to kind of slow down some. But, you know, we really haven't seen a lot of severe weather across the country this spring season. You know, the Southeast has seen hardly any, and that's been the area that has gotten hit the hardest over the last 10 or so years. This year, the spot has been the Ohio River Valley. There was some severe weather up near St. Louis last night, but there hasn't been anything big in those areas. So, you know, it's due to ramp up some. Been a little bit in Kansas as well, but it's due to ramp up some. So we'll see how it all plays out as we get into May, which is the peak of the tornado season. Yeah, going to be a little windy tomorrow, a little breezy. A little breezy tomorrow, northeast winds. Yeah, good evening there, Gary. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So, all right. Well, all I got to do now is put my tie on, and I'm ready to roll for the evening newscast. I bought some ice cream tonight, so I'm excited to go home and eat my ice cream. Eating some. Let's see. I bought some butter ice cream, butter crunch, and it's a Bluebell, but that's basically Butterfinger, and some. I think it's two-step cookie or something like that, but it's good too. It's cookie dough. So, ready to eat that. All right, folks, I'm going to jump off here. Y'all have a great night. And I will, of course, Cameron will be keeping an eye on things over the weekend for you. And, of course, I'm not anticipating to have to do anything special. So, but, yeah, I may do a little weather update over the weekend. You never know. Just be looking for it if you want to. If not, just have a great weekend, all right? Stay safe, stay dry, and stay warm. It's going to be a little